Hello. Hello, members from my kitchen. When you live super small and it's your week with the kids, you improvise. Hello. Oh, I realize it's just too much sometimes. I want to see your questions. So, excuse me while I navigate. I usually have it on my other device, but I forgot it. Let's see. Yes, Saint Isidore is with us quite intensely. Saint Isidore is a saint that supports us, them, anyone who doesn't feel well mentally. And the reason I shared a photo of Moonbin, as is his name, he unalived himself a few months ago, and I was told that he was Saint Isidore. So let's see. So we have a great helper today, a great saint of Saint Isidore. Let's see. I'm reading your comments and it's amazing. So hello, new members. I love that I see new names. Thank you. Thank you for joining. So I'm reading all of your comments to see which one is standing out. Okay, so Sandra, yeah, what you are asking is, I'm a bit early actually, so I'm gonna chill out with my tea. So for those of you who are new members, hello, welcome. I go live in English with these lives because Spirit has told me that the Swedish members, where it all started, will ask questions that are gold for future members. So, and as I said, that's something happened. We have a visitor. There is paranormal activity. So I'm going to answer your questions in Swedish. Let's see. 2 veckor nu. Yeah, I know. I had some kind of cold for 10 days. Now I'm feeling something again. So what she is asking, hello, sweet Sandra, is I've had this cold, these symptoms for 2 weeks, and I'm just thinking, like, do I need to seek medical attention or is it something spiritual? And the short answer is yes. There is something spiritual happening. I mean, on the surface in 3D, it looks like, oh, well, we were in lockdown for 3 years, so our immune systems are low, and now we're out and about again, and that's why we're more sensitive to germs. Okay? Well, physically, to a certain extent, I agree. Yes, you know, our bodies have changed. But there is something spiritual happening for sure. And it's now is the time to be in acceptance, because Sandra, I could feel the energy of resistance in your question, that you were really annoyed. And I know it is annoying. It is annoying. Believe you me. Like my nose is like a water tap. And it's like, why? I don't want it to be. But when you lean into the love for your body and you say, oh, sweet body, okay, we are going through something right now. Believe you me, it will be easier. So only seek healthcare when the symptoms are literally life-threatening. Otherwise, we're all going to be fine, actually. Well, seek healthcare when you feel that you need to. But with you, I am sensing you are changing a lot. I mean, remember the first time we met? You didn't like leaving the apartment. And now you go to concerts at the biggest venues of Sweden. You are changing a lot. Sometimes when we are changing subconsciously our own self-identity, believe you me, you can have like these sinus issues. You basically the throat chakra, because it's expression. But actually sometimes when you have released a lot, your root chakra can release the old. Is she talking about going to the toilet? Yes, I am. Like pooperama, believe you me, and it's normal and it's temporary. So I hope that answers your question, sweet soul. So let's see. Let's see which question is popping out. Timelines. Oh, then. Oh God, you have such amazing questions. Okay, so what's pulling my attention is about the little sister, Mirlin. Mirlin, I saw you're here. So you have one little sister, your communication is basically zero. Is there something around us that is causing this? Because it feels hard. It is hard. It is hard, and I feel you. I feel you. Oh. Oh, siblings. I have siblings. You never talk about them, Martina. I never talk about them. So let me tell you what I'm feeling, what the spirit guides are saying. Let's tune in. Let's tune in. Do I need a Palo Santo? No. No, I don't. I was told to bring really, really interesting crystals, and I'm a bit surprised, but I'm always surprised about the crystals I'm supposed to be bringing. So I'm going to hold my little scepter. I need some energy. Okay, so I'm tuning into the little sister and you, sweet Mirlin. You know, what I'm sensing is that, well, I'm looking at her facial expression when she is looking at you. And I'm trying to interpret Helene's facial expression, Mirlin, when she's looking at you. So I'm seeing that she's looking at you like she is bewildered. She is confused. She is a bit scared about, not scared of you, the person. It's like the opinions that you hold are scary to her. There are points of view here. And it's not demons, it's not anything like that. She cannot relate to you. And you cannot relate to her. There are a couple of big themes in life here where I feel that you love each other, but your opinions on these big life themes are so different that it is just annoying if you stumble upon those topics. And thing is, you know, it is hard. It's hard. There's nothing else to say. It is difficult and it is a pity. And I wish that you two could have more contact. But the reason is that she is definitely not on the same spiritual adventure that you are. You are softly, genuinely wanting to explore these new worlds. And these worlds are worlds that she isn't interested in. So I'm seeing a library. Yeah, Spirit is showing me a library, and she is over at the fast food section of the library, reading about how to order a hamburger or something, and you are over at philosophy. Nothing wrong with either department, but they are on opposite sides of the library. That is what Spirit is showing me and telling me. So nobody is wrong, nobody is right. You are at different wavelengths and you have different interests. And that's not something that is easy to change. So I sense this longing that you want more contact with her. You can have more contact with her. How, Martina? Wow. You need to compromise. Can you be the loving sister that basically shoves everything that is you into the closet while you talk to her? There are siblings that do that. They just shove it in the closet for a while. God, I could tell you stories. And even, when they are out of the closet or in the closet, it's just hard. Sometimes we are born into a family to learn really tough lessons about patience, life lessons about acceptance, life lessons about relationships. If you decided to have a master's degree in human relationships, the telltale sign that you signed up for such a life lesson is that all your relationships are super difficult. Ask me how I know. And I carry Archangel Chamuel, the Archangel of Love. Obviously I do. Obviously, of course I do. Ugh. Isn't it great, Martina? It means that you have access to love and stuff. Yeah, but the whole point is with the life lessons is that the love I offer is not of interest to specifically men, actually. So we all have those pesky little life lessons. Okay, so back on track. So thank you, Mirlin. I hope this helps. So let's see. Harmonisk. Timelines. Big theme. Big theme right now, timelines. More than ever, we can hop timelines. More than ever, it's actually easy. It's easy for the biggest part. The only thing in between you and a jump is a limiting belief. that it has to be hard. For those of us in the Stockholm region who are looking for a new apartment, I promise I won't nag about it, but it is typical. We have these beliefs. Finding a new home is difficult. It's such a big belief in the Stockholm region. Everybody believes that it's hard to find a new home. So it is what we repeat again and again and again, again and again and again. It goes on and on and on. And it's the most common response. That's why it was hard for me to ask for help on Facebook, because usually I get the common response, oh, it's so hard. But now nothing like that. So that means that I must have shifted a timeline, I guess. And I think that for some people, because some people, they get a new home in 10 minutes. They don't have that belief. So they do it in 10 minutes. So when you have the belief that you can jump a timeline that is really good for you, and you don't have limiting beliefs about jumping timelines, boom, up you go immediately. I have witnessed this. I have been that person. Like, oh God, there are examples I could give you that with one decision, you do jump a timeline immediately, and then you can fall back down. It's all about releasing those limiting beliefs. Like most people that win the lottery are a perfect example of timelines. So they buy a lottery ticket, right? And they scratch it. And maybe they're not even religious, nothing. They just bought a ticket because they wanted to buy a lottery ticket. And then they see, holy shit, I won. I won 1 million. 1 million, boom. First it was 0. And then scratch, 1 million, from 0 to 1 million in literally 3 freaking seconds. The timeline jump is not so much the decision to buy the lottery ticket. It's not so much scratching and having the feeling of, wow. The jump is the decision when you have that money. Okay, what do I do? These decisions from that moment with that million will determine, will you go broke? Most lottery winners, they're broke within a few months, completely broke. And often, sometimes actually, I think often they have drug issues, because when you have money, people with bad intentions might find you, especially when you're in the news or at a lottery show. The whole world can see your face on TV and will recognize you. So there are people that know, oh, this is someone who isn't used to having money. I will come and have promises about this or that, right? All these options that enter your life with that million, the options that you choose also determine your timeline. So for God's sake, it goes without saying, and I know that who are watching this, you're a good person. Think long term. Donate to charity by all means. Think long term. Don't get caught up, and don't let people pull at you. Because if you're an empath, and if you're watching this, I know you're an empath, it's so easy. It's so easy. I lived in the Netherlands for 10 years, and there were actually people who made a living out of chasing lottery winners. So the TV studios had to warn the people in advance. Listen, there are annoying people outside. Security can take care of them now. But once you go back to your car, they're going to follow you. Like, see? And what do you do with this? That determines the timeline. So, beautiful soul, you asked, how do I know if it's the right timeline? The right timeline is the one where you feel excited and nervous because it's new. Excited and nervous in a good way. Like, I guess for those people who have married the love of their life. Like on your wedding day, you're excited, you're nervous, but you know something good is about to happen. When you have that feeling, believe you me, that's a good sign that you are on a high vibrating timeline, because a high vibrating timeline will always want you to go outside of your comfort zone. Every single time. It will challenge you. Damn, do you think I want to go live? A part of me go live from the floor of my kitchen in my one room apartment. Like a big part of me went, what? What the hell? Come on, Nordic Lightbringer. What the hell are you showing people? No, but this is the scary good feeling. I'm like, you know what? It's about the content, it's about the guidance, it's about the energy healing that is taking place. It doesn't matter where I am. And one day I will be in a castle. I will be having a ball, an amazing time in my castle. Today, it's in a one-room apartment in a kitchen, and it's fine. So you need to feel that excitement. That's the highest timeline. And sometimes we jump down. How do we jump down accidentally? When you accidentally follow the fear. Oh, it happens to all of us. Nobody's immune. The fear is not the authority. You look at the fear and you go, oh, you again. Hello. Hello, like a mosquito. Hello. Shh. Be gone. And then mentally and emotionally, you get yourself back into that intention of, yes, I am choosing good. I am choosing good. I'm choosing good for myself and my loved ones. I hope that helps you, sweet soul. Let's see. We're having so much fun. Let's see which one is popping out. Nina Sterks. Högre jag. Äta bättre. You want to eat better. You want to move. Yeah, yesterday at Ljusnytt, I know. My kids were sleeping. I know. Someone said yesterday at Ljusnytt, is that an animal I hear? What is that sound? My 5-year-old was snoring away. Oh, God bless. I guess I am the living proof that you can be an energy healer, you can be divorced, your life can be in moving boxes, and you can channel Jesus Christ. All at once. All at once. You get to be all at once. I think that is my mission probably as well. I didn't realize it until now. Probably that is my mission, to show, you get to be it all. We don't have to choose. Beautiful chaos can be beautiful chaos with the Ascended Masters. Okay, Nina. So your question, beautiful question. A message from your higher self about your health. This is interesting. This is interesting. What I'm feeling, I don't even know if you're going to like this answer, but my spirit guides, Nina, they are actually saying, I'm going to say exactly what they're saying. They feel that you are not letting yourself rest. So your body right now, because you think a lot, and you think and you want to accomplish so much. And I know you a little bit, and I love this about you. And you are accomplishing amazing things. You are in, when it comes to yin yang, where yin is the passive, but the calm, feminine, and yang is the doer, the active energy. Your guides, my guides, are saying you are always in that mode, and that is that mode that is blaming you for not getting enough exercise. You are accidentally comparing yourself to all those joggers, taking over the city. They are everywhere, like joggers and bicyclists. We are physically one of the healthiest people on the planet in Stockholm. Mentally and emotionally, definitely not. But physically, hot damn. I went out earlier. I was gonna do my laundry. The laundry room is in another building. And I bumped into this guy stretching, doing stretch exercises right outside the door. I had to basically touch him to walk past him with my laundry. And he was like, hello. And I was like, yes, good evening, sir. Like, go home, be with your family. But, people don't like cold readings like that on the street. So, but anyway, so what the guides are saying, the blame that you hold to yourself is the real theme here, my love. It is self-blame. That theme is not serving you because you are always wishing that you would do more of this. You are always wishing and blaming. Oh, if only I did this. If only I could do that. Oh, if only this. Oh, and that self-blame, it is such a pattern with you that I'm not even sure that you see it as a pattern. You think it is a part of your personality, but I want to call it a limiting belief, and you can get rid of it. You don't have to have it. Millions of people all over the world don't give a shit if they get enough exercise. They just don't. And they don't feel that they have blocks either. They just say, hey, I'm a calm person. I'm someone who likes to read books. Other people can go to the gym. I'm sitting here with my book. So play with that, Nina. I feel that will be a game changer for you. When this self-blame pops up, and you won't recognize it because you don't see it as such. I think you're calling it the inner helper, the motivator, the inner person that wants to be healthy. But that's just a disguise from fears and other parts of us that have been carrying this belief for so long. I should be going to the gym. Now we're seeing lots of people going to the gym, and it's a lucrative business. There are gyms everywhere, all over Sweden. Like, I swear, they are the most popular place to be at. And in other cultures, you don't understand this. And I understand why you don't understand it, because it doesn't make sense. The foreigners that have told me, so you have a family, and then you're gonna leave your family 3 evenings per week to get sweaty. And I'm like, it's the Swedish way, dude. It's normal in this country. I don't know. And they're like, but who's taking care of the baby? Well, it's the other person. And then other 3 nights, they go to the gym. And then the other person stays home with the baby. And they're like, so what, 6 nights per week? You don't see each other properly? No. It's interesting, isn't it? I just love talking to people from all over the world. So your spirit guides, my spirit guides, are giving you all the blessings, Nina, and all of the permissions to take a walk when you really feel like doing it, because the weather is nice, because your friend wants to talk to you, and you can tell her, let's take a walk together. Then you have the right kind of exercise, and your body isn't tensed up. Oh, I have to do this, but I don't want to. And I hate the gym, and it's smelly and ew. But I have to be here because this belief tells me I should be here. For what? Nobody knows. I hope this helps. I hope this helps everybody, what her beautiful spirit guides are telling her. I hope it resonates with many, because it is such a common belief. The I need to exercise, and then we have these grueling images of gyms and things that we need to do, when we release actually more weight if we made happy changes and did happy things. Ja, kom Nina, kom på session, kom. I don't have my office anymore. I had to let it go, my office, since I'm moving again and I don't know where. And Spirit told me, yeah, Martina, things change. Let it go. So I work over Zoom nowadays. Okay, lovely soul. I'm happy that it helped. It's such a relief, isn't it? To hear, like, no, you don't have to move. You don't have to exercise. You just don't have to. Nobody has to. Think about every person on the African continent that isn't middle class, because they have a very wealthy middle class. But, oh my God, I love talking to my South African friend. She's fascinated by how we think up here in the Northern Hemisphere. She's like, nah, do you know that us Africans, we do not aspire to be like you Europeans? We don't like the way you think. And I'm like, I get it. I think Europeans are way more unhappy than South Africans. And we are told up here that you guys are super unhappy and basically on the brink of death every single day. And she's like, oh man, well, kind of sometimes in some situations, but she said, we have protection, we have fences. Oh God. Oh, I just love this. Okay. Oh, big Italian families from movies sharing their dinner in joy. Right? See? And Italians are not unhealthier than any other people, I think. Their food is good. I love risotto. Vi kan ta sessionen i min lokal. Ja, du har ju lokal. Ja, jag kommer. Let's see. Okay, so Irina, I see your question, my love. I'm going to double check that. I have to see. Today the guides, usually I just do it chronologically. Today the spirit guides are like, no, Martina. No, don't do it that way. Okay, so Erik. Am I going to do Erik? Wait, they're saying no. I want to, because his grandfather is in hospital. Oh. So I'm sending energy healing to your grandfather, Erik. I will answer your question. Spirit wants me to do something else first. It's one of those days. Ingrid Marianne, Oden, har Oden något budskap till mig? Oden. Jag har tänkt på Oden. Oden has been on my mind, and I was talking to Phoebe, my beautiful American friend, soul sister, colleague, and she bought from Amazon the other day rune cards that are really beautiful. So not rune stones, but cards, a deck of cards with runes. Really beautiful. So Odin is here. Let's see what Odin, let's see, I love Odin. It's interesting, why is he saying the word sleep for you, Ingrid Mariam? It's like, is sleep and rest, is that a theme? I think it is a theme for us. Is it? Yeah, it is. It is. I had that conversation earlier today with my guides about me, that it's okay to rest, that it's okay to be tired. Odin is definitely, yeah, he is saying the word sleep over and over again. And your self-image, I mean, Odin is looking at you with love, and he is looking at you, Ingrid Marianne. I don't know, what would I say, Marie? I don't know. Okay, Mother Mary, hello. I love that he is looking. I'm again, I have to put the exact right word on his facial expression for you. I see this wild admiration that you, Ingrid Marianne, he says that you cannot see you. You are not seeing yourself in the right light. He says, I wish that you would see yourself the way the divine sees you. Remember, you are this holy, this sacred soul, ascended master. You chose to incarnate in human form in these times. One of your life lessons is self-love. So please be kind to yourself, be gentle to yourself. Anybody who has self-love as a lesson is usually surrounded by harsh people. They have been married to a person that judged them, was mean to them, sometimes surrounded by addiction, not necessarily an addict yourself, but surrounded by. And they tend to put us down. So you have this life lesson about self-love. And there were people early in your life, they were too hard on you. And you can let that go now. That's what Odin wants for you. You can let it go. And you can be happy and proud of the life that you are living. A theme with my clients that are 65 and older. I have a couple of clients that are older than 75. And they, more than the younger clients, will say, did I do good? Was it enough? Did I do what I was supposed to do? Because I feel that time is running out. And I tell them, oh my God, please love yourself. Please be happy. You have done so much in the 75 years that you have been here. First of all, thanks to time. Second of all, because you want to. You have wanted to come from love your entire life. So you have definitely accomplished plenty. All the angels on the other side, all your ancestors on the other side are proud. They are rejoicing. Oh, if you knew the other side, they are rejoicing. They are grateful, very grateful for everything that you do. This goes for all of you. There is a lot of gratitude flowing from the other side, pouring down upon us. And we get caught up in every day. We don't notice. So let this be the confirmation. So thank you, Odin. Thank you, Odin. I love that Odin is depicted as scary and harsh and brute and big. He is very soft. Remember that Odin and Chamuel share an aspect. So Odin is surprisingly pink and surprisingly soft. But Christianity had to depict him more as a villain so that his narrative would be kind of shoved aside. but he actually is Chamuel, and they could have done that. They could have just changed him into an archangel, but they chose not to. So we love Odin. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Odin. Thank you for your question. So, I'm seeing another comment that didn't show earlier. Nini Bodén. Let's see. My youngest son has felt bad for 10 years. He's 34. He alcohol, cannabis. He has lost hope. He is aggressive. And oh shit, he's aggressive. That's a red flag, my love, Nini. That's a red flag, aggression. Okay, let me tell you about your son who is feeling bad, alcohol, cannabis. Okay, so this is important. Okay. Cannabis, when you take the wrong strain, there are, if I remember correctly, more than 240 different strains of cannabis. Many of them are harmless. Many of them have medicinal properties that are healthy, that are good. This young man has chosen wrong cannabis, and the alcohol, my guides are saying that he has a toxic state of mind. This has influenced, so he doesn't use it now, the cannabis. Thing is, it stays in the body for a long time, and it does alter brain chemistry. Cannabis is a real medicine. It alters things in the body, and since he isn't doing anything else to restore his health or balance it out, I can tell looking at him that he has an altered chemistry in the brain. It's what I'm seeing, and it's not your fault. He can change this. He needs to change his mindset. It's your child. Of course, letting go. Oh my God. No, it doesn't matter if he's 34. I'm never going to ask you to let go. I can let you know that the guides are saying this. He has been on a recluse, a solo journey of loneliness. He did indeed need this time to cocoon. He needed this time to cocoon. But now it is time for him to let go of the cocoon. And he isn't listening to you. He is stuck in a mindset. Remember, if all you repeat is people are draining, people are draining, people are draining, yeah, definitely it's easy for the universe to deliver. He is yet to understand the power of his thoughts. He doesn't understand. And I'm sorry, you are not the one to bring the understanding to him. It's not you. He will slowly realize what is happening, that he is basically creating a life that isn't healthy. He will, but it's going to take time. And what he needs is for you to, you shine your light on your happiness in your life. You do things that make you happy, so he can witness what happiness looks like. So if you